Hello, 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 hello. Alright, we're starting very late today, but it was not up to me. Um, okay, let me just like actually get my thoughts together, so I can formulate a few sentences before we can start. Let me drink some water because I haven't drank water a lot today. Today was interesting. It was not like the other days. Uh, Interesting as in I got to see how other people, different from me live, if that makes sense. You know, it's interesting to see that you're living in a country, but then see the people in it living the culture of another country. Um, yeah, it's a mixture of cultures, I guess. That's the big reason. Um, but yeah, it was interesting to see. It was interesting to see how people just live. Okay, and now I might come off as like sort of like judgmental here, so I'm trying not to be like as much as possible, because who am I to judge, right? I'm like as much of a human as they are, and yeah, we all have our choices, and we all bear their consequences. But yeah, it was interesting. It was an interesting night. It was a rooftop party. Um, and yeah, other than that, work is good. Um, oh, and lots of realizations as well. I sort of like spoke to this person, and they're like, I sat with them like for to play like some PlayStation 5, like it was like some more Mortal Kombat, and based on that, hey Emily, how you doing? Hello Emily. I'm I made it. And based on that, he sort of like was able to, I don't know if you would call it psychoanalyzing, but he knew things about me just like by playing Mortal Kombat, and obviously observing how I was dressed and everything, and I was like, whoa, that's an actual superpower. Like, to be able to read a person just like that, that's a superpower. And for sometimes I think I know things about people, and how they act and everything, but that was on another level. That was on another level, and I want to study that. That was interesting because, as an entrepreneur or a salesperson or just a person in general, because every day, let's be real, we're selling ourselves, or we're selling something to other people, be it ourselves or whatever we want, or anything. Is just like sales and how like to appeal to a person. And so to be able to have that power, I think you would be like the ultimate salesperson. um but yeah, so that was that. Very interesting. Definitely gonna have a follow-up to that, because like I said, as an entrepreneur, it really helps. It really helps. Another thing is that I just think I need to work more. I feel like the entourage that I'm in, these people just work, and I feel like I'm not doing enough. And I know, like, maybe another person, like from a third perspective, they would watch me and they would be like, you're working enough, you're fine, you're doing fine as it is. But me judging myself, I don't think I am doing enough. um So I feel like I need to do more. I need to work more. This is one of the reasons why this is a reason for me to hurry up and start the project that I have in my head. You know, it's fairly simple. I just need to move. I just need to, you know, get moving. You know, get the first step done. Yeah. I mean, you know, learning to draw and illustration and everything, that's going great. I'm just having fun with it. Mainly, I'm just trying to have fun with it. I'm not even like trying to monetize it or anything. I'm just straight up just trying to have fun. And obviously the, you know, the outcome of it being me, you know, learning how to draw. That's also good. That's like a good consequence of it. I did a live today. It was 2 hours. 2 hours, man. I can't remember the time. I used to do 2 hours. I think like 700 messages in chat. That's crazy. You're famous. Damn. Man, congrats. That's really good news. Hopefully you had fun during it. Hopefully you didn't, like, you know, your internet connection didn't stop you from, you know, doing the stream. I peaked at 8 viewers. Man, that's a good number. 8 viewers. Like, during my streams, the highest number I peaked on was like 8 hours of watch time. That's crazy. That's really good. That's really good. I'm really happy for you. That's very good. So you're thinking you're gonna do that more often, yeah? All right, let's get here. So this is our baby owl, and we need to, oh, actually, I thought I was going to do, let's see, how to draw flowers, or the illusion of flowers. I'm gonna try and start doing lives like every other Wednesday. Good. Just try to keep them consistent. YouTube likes consistency, I think. So if you want to do them every day, obviously I don't think you're willing to do that. If you want to do them every week, that's good. Every other week, that's also good. Just try to keep it consistent. How to draw the illusion of detail. Yes, that's the one. Oh man, this is a 22 minutes video. I don't think I want to do 22 minutes, honestly. The illusion of detail. Draw the impossible. How to draw overwhelming details. Man, Stephen Trevor's art. This guy just does detail and drawing procrastination. Good, very nice. How to draw masked flowers. This is kind of like exactly what I want. I just want to get back on a schedule. Yeah, a schedule is good. Schedule is definitely good. Whatever it is, just do it like ordered. How to simplify. Man, I'm getting sleepy, man. So okay, which one do I get? Masked flowers. Okay, let's check this out. Wait.
Apologies, I missed the first couple of minutes. Apologies, I missed the first couple of minutes of video in this drawing. One thing I will draw attention to is you can see a number of dotted lines outlining various shapes around the piece of paper, and that's to approximately represent where the clumps of flowers are, and that's to help me draw them in the scale that I want to draw them in, and also to position them where I want them positioned so that I can then generally add the leaves between. Now there are some leaves I will be drawing as I draw the clumps because they're key leaves and they visually cross the paths in some way of the flowers, but generally I'm going to draw the flower clumps first and then the leaves second. Now when we're trying to capture the effect of detail, which is what we're doing here, there's way too much detail to try and draw these things exactly, these flowers. So I want to look at the shape of each flower, which is basically a trumpet lily type shape, but clustered together, and work out how can I get the feel of that without having to draw all these little trumpet clusters. And it's by paying particular attention to the edges, because these edges of these flowers stand out really clearly, both because of their colour, but also because of the shadow that's deeper further behind, creating a darker value. And so the edges need to represent the effect we get when we get a group of petals coming up from a fairly narrow cone shape and then splaying outward into this trumpet shape, but also massed together. So the petals of the flowers that are on the outer edges of our clusters, they're the ones that I really want to make sure captured the feel, the bend, the turning, the relationship with each other, because the eye is going to see them as a light silhouette against a darker background really quickly. And so it will be using that information, that visual information, to tell us what we're looking at. And then the parts that we haven't drawn so clearly or so exactly, the brain will see what is in the photo rather than what's in our drawing, even when it's looking at our drawing. It will fill in the gaps, so to speak. So I need to, in a sense, draw enough clues. Now, you're watching this at 2 1/4 time. So this is times 1 1/4, my drawing speed. So if you want to see me do this drawing just to see some of the marks more closely, you can use that cog icon to slow this down. When I do the hatching at the end to introduce the value, I speed that up to 1.5 times. This drawing in real time took me just under 45 minutes to do, which was a bit longer than the drawings I usually do for YouTube videos, but it's still, I think, a very reasonable time for even a small drawing. Now, I'm also trying to capture the effect of the leaves. Some of the leaves I'm drawing carefully because I really do want to capture the reference. I like this composition, I chose it carefully, and so I want to capture the key moments visually of the composition, and that includes these wonderful dark green strappy leaves. However, once I've established the key ones and some of the ones that sit a bit further back in the shadows, I don't intend to be overly meticulous with following the reference. I'll start sorts of skills of observation and of mark.
Alright, we're good. That's enough. That's too long. Oh, and I also got like 10 subs. Wow, that's a lot of subs. Like from one stream, man, that's a milestone. You should celebrate that. Okay. Let's get that here. Try to hide this one, and this one, and this one, and okay. So what I'm thinking is making the composition sort of like this. I need to keep this in front of me. Unfortunately, Let me get the music back. No, no, no. Come back here. Alright, so what I'm thinking is I'm making the composition my two YouTube friends where where they're also got a bunch of subs. Good, they're good. That's like one of the biggest benefits of just like streaming with like, you know, I'm trying to make a community and streaming with other people is that you benefit each other, and that's really cool. So this is the composition I'm trying to make. I really don't know how I'm trying to, you know, how this is gonna go. So I'm just usually just stupid flowers. You know, leaves here and there. Just trying to fill this whole thing up. No. Yeah, no, it's alright. It's alright. I try to, you know, get the message behind behind the grammar. This is sort of like what do you call it? This is a rose, right? Is this how you draw a rose? Sure. Maybe it's a tulip. How do you look at a rose from above? That's interesting, isn't it? That's kind of it. That's good. That's good. That's really good. What the hell? Okay. Good old leafy flower here. Just a big one. Trying to think of a good composition as well. You know, I'm going to fill in the spaces with leaves. I don't know any other types of flowers. Let me look up types of flowers. Let's see. Interesting. This one's interesting. Just trying to get the shapes, you know. Maybe it's just a lump. Maybe a big lump. Do something like this. Very small, very cute. And then we'll give it like leaves as well. Not leaves, petals? That's the word, right? Yeah, petals. Yeah, that's good. That looks good. Ooh, look at this. Look at this depth. Eh? There it is. This is gonna take a while. So I think I'll just have like a feel of this, and then I'll do the other side. Maybe I'll just like copy this or copy parts of it, just modify them a little bit, delete some of them. I don't know. But yeah. That's it. The good thing about flowers is that they're forgiving to draw, and it's like, you know, if you make a petal that looks weird, that's totally fine, because they all look weird. I really wonder how this is going to turn into a clean sketch. I think this is how I'm gonna fill the rest of the thing. Just like fill it with like big lumps of this. Just basically just go over it. That's good. That's good. That looks good. Okay, man. The exhaustion today, like the physical and the emotional exhaustion today, it's, yeah, takes a toll on you. Alright. Honestly, looking at it from afar, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. By the way, I'm turning this into a sticker as well. I finished yesterday's Never Look Back one. Happy with it. I'm happy with it. I want to turn that into a sticker. So do I want to turn this one as well? So yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna call it a day. Honestly, this was fun. Today was very interesting, like I said at the beginning. Yeah, I just need to process the what happened today. You know, in parties when you just like the social battery just runs out. I didn't think that would apply to streaming as well, but here we go. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Congrats to Emily. You really deserve it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. And peace.